Hello, and welcome to the Tavern Chat Podcast. I am your host, Eric Tenkar, your bartender in the OSR, your main proprietor at the Tenkar's Tavern blog. Unless you forget, Discord server, right? Same name. The Facebook community, same name. And this Tavern Chat Podcast has now reached 500 episodes. Holy shit. So, what are we doing to celebrate the 500th episode of the Tavern Chat Podcast? Daily, by the way. I've been doing this daily for 500 days, which is, I guess, roughly, it's short of a year and a half, but certainly getting up there in numbers. Well, one thing I'm doing, and you're going to hear it here first, it won't be announced on a blog until tomorrow morning, around 11 a.m., Swords and Wizardry Continualite. That is the version of Swords and Wizardry that Frog God Games and Matt Finch allow me to license. It's built upon Swords and Wizardry Light, which I put together, and Frog God Games freely distributes in print. All you gotta do is reach out to Bad Mike at Frog God Games. He will send you a copy if you're within the U.S. Outside the U.S., shipping becomes a real so you might have to assist or see what you can work out. But the deal is that Swords and Wizardry Continualite tomorrow drive through the PDF, which is normally $250, which is cheap anyway for an RPG that covers 7 levels of gameplay. So months, if not a year plus of gameplay. And is compatible with Swords and Wizardry, the full rules, and pretty much all your OSR games. It's going to go on sale for the month of October. So, yes, you don't have to rush out and make your purchase if you don't have it yet, but for the month of October, it's going to go from $250 to $125. At $125, it should be an impulse buy. If you haven't checked it out yet, please do. The monies raised are going to go probably to assist in distributing Swords and Wizardry Continualite print copies to various school clubs. I already have one club that we sent it to with the assistance of Frog God Games, and there's going to be another club that's going to be putting out word that they're looking for stuff, and I'll be sending copies to them too. These are generally schools in lower income areas. These kids are disadvantaged, and we want to help them. Frog God is very good about that, and they've been sending Swords and Wizardry Light and dice to these schools. So I'd like to put the money from this toward that. Now, if you want a print copy, it is $7 on Amazon. If you have Prime, it ships free. And it'll ship pretty quickly. You'll probably get it within about 2 days in most areas. Now, if you're looking for copies for your school, your club, if you're looking for copies for a charity, reach out to me direct. I'll give you a price quote on my price plus shipping from Amazon. But trust me, they don't. Even if you pay through the nose shipping from Amazon, for some reason it takes fucking forever. So I'm not paying through the nose shipping. I think the shipping for most things, most numbers that they requested is going to be $8, and it said plus cost per copy. But when it comes to schools, I try to cover all that on my end, but doing so is obviously not free. So if you can purchase a copy anytime during the month of October, again, it's $7 on Prime. Snag a copy, bring it to a convention that I'll be at, whether it's Gamehole, TotalCon, ShireCon, GaryCon, North Texas. I'll be very happy to put my horrible signature in there and probably ruin any value there is for it, but I'm very happy to do so. I may, if I can remember to do so, snag some copies off of Amazon and bring one with me to Gamehole. So, and if I do, again, $7 a copy, and I'll gladly personalize it for you. What else are we doing now that we've hit 500 episodes? Well, in addition to hitting 500 episodes, our Alexa ranking, which says where we are in regards to traffic on the internet, has us at around, I think, 192K worldwide. So we went under the 200K barrier last month. This is from like a low of like 569K. It's beginning of July or some shit like that. What does all that mean? It means that many more people are going to the tavern as a blog, and we got good traffic here on the podcast. A good number of downloads. Usually within 12 hours, we probably have about 100 downloads. So we are going to work on a method of sponsorship, and not just the anchor sponsorship. We want to do something that's affordable, that can get views. So if you go to techcarstavern.com and you see where the drive-through RPG banner is, I'm looking to replace that on a weekly basis with banners of publishers or blogs from the OSR, Old School Gaming. And so therefore, if you have a Kickstarter you want to promote, you could either put up a banner or a new release on drive-thru. You could put up a banner. You'd have it up for a month. No, not a month, sorry. A week. Oh, geez, a month. A week, and a week would probably be $15, like $2 a day. You could also have a 15-second read here on the Tavern Chat podcast for the same price. Like I said, I'm thinking 15 for each for a week, and if you went for the same week on both, 25. But this money, like I said, is going to be earmarked for different projects that come out of the tavern, whether it's matching GoFundMes for people that are in need medically or have a death in the family and such, or shipping out stuff to school clubs, whatever. You can't. It's hard to do stuff on a fixed income, and I'm retired now. My income is not bad. The pension is a very honorable, decent pension. However, expenses go up. You're budgeted, and I got to do things that are outside of that budget. So whether you shop on Amazon using our link, or if you shop on drive-through or a Humble Bundle, if you send a tip via Ko-fi, whatever, all this stuff gets pretty much put back into the community. And I really, really need to thank you all. I need to thank you all for 500 episodes, because I couldn't have done this shit without you. If you weren't out there listening, I wouldn't be getting up to this mic every day. So I really do appreciate it. Really, it's huge. It means a large amount. So, Swords and Wizardry, continue a light, hit Electrum. That is awesome. Maybe at the end of the month we'll hit gold. Like I said, $1.25. I'll put a link into the show notes. It will have the link will have an affiliate link, so I can make an extra 5% off your purchases. But hey, it all works, right? Okay, folks. On that note, not to hold you any longer, I'm going to bid you adieu. As always, be safe, be well, God bless. Roll those dice. And I will talk with you all tomorrow, the beginning of October. Laters.